So I decided to make a video to show how my workspace has totally changed since I have the Apple Vision Pro. It's hard to put words on it, so I decided to make a video because I think it's easier to show it, especially because it's a very novel experience and not a lot of people have yet experienced it. It's gonna take time for everyone to have one, you know, especially because it needs to become more accessible, but it's just a glimpse of what's possible to do with it. The first thing we notice is that my screens are turned off. Normally they're always turned on because I like to have my workspace ready for me to start working. So here they're turned off because I actually don't need them. Matter of fact, one of the screen that was there is now on the ground over here. And I'm sorry for the cable management. This whole space is being renovated, but I'm actually going to take down this screen as well because that will unlock this whole space on my desk, and I plan to put a 3D printer. And here at least now I see my super cool tower, so that's pretty nice. So as we can see, I have my chair, mouse, keyboard, my leg rest, and that's pretty much it. My Apple Vision Pro here, I have few Macs over here, I have the AirPod Max over here and some gaming headset, which I don't really use, to be honest. I might just replace everything with this since now I'm using that, and that will remove one of the most annoying cable I have in my whole collection. So yeah, this is how it is. And in the past, you know, I used to just go on my chair, sit over here, and boom, I'm on my computer. Now, wow, they're very dirty. That shows how much I don't care, right? Like, they're so dirty, I really didn't take care of them anymore. Now the only difference is I'm actually going to turn here, I'm gonna take it on me, and my computer is gonna be on me. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put it on my face, then I will start recording with it on my face. There you go. So now I have it on my face. Now what do I do? Then I can just go on my computer like this, so my screens are turned off, of course. And I can just do this. And there you go. Now I'm on my computer. So this is a huge screen. I can actually put it there. I can drop it on my desk properly. So you see that shadow that shows up over here. Now I know it's anchored there. So I have my screen in front of me. I might like want to put it a bit closer to the ground, and now it's perfect in front of me. I can read everything. The latency is pretty slow and pretty low, and I have pure vision on everything. I can just open another application if I want. Okay, I was listening to this, so this is YouTube. Up, I put it on the sides, can start it, can do that. The immersion is just amazing, you know, like the ability to really change your space and immerse yourself somewhere else is very unique. You can go away, so I can get up, can look around me, and then my screens are still there. What's amazing is how my hand goes in front, which, you know, really makes it feel like the screens are there. Now the difference is that my hands are recognized, but if, for example, the chair is clearly in front of the screen, right? That doesn't work. So it doesn't understand that depth, which is totally fine for the piece of technology that we have right now. I mean, we're not there yet, but it's clearly going there, right? Like the Apple Vision Pro compared to those headsets, the Pico V4 was probably the best. The Quests are complete garbage, made for VR gaming, not anything else. I'm not a VR gamer. I love to play on my screen, my floating screen now. So like, it's the Quest 3 and the Quest 2 and the Oculus never really been for me. I bought them because I was an enthusiast of the tech, but I never been a user of it. Like, I buy it and then it's like dying there. While the Apple Vision Pro has completely reshaped my way of dealing with my computer, which has been the same way of dealing with a computer since, I don't know, 20 years, even more, right? So the fact that a piece of technology has been able to change a 20 years habit, a 20-year plus habit, is absolutely insane. And now, of course, I'm gonna have to, you know, clip the video and everything like that. So I need to airdrop from my phone to the computer and then from the Apple Vision Pro to the Mac. So all I need to do is I open my Mac, and then a button is gonna appear. Okay, I click connect, and literally my Mac is gonna appear in front of me. Boom. I can just put it here, and I can use my mouse, I can use my keyboard, everything. I have both my computer and my Mac over there. It's amazing. I can even play with it because there is Steam Link on my Mac, so like both are gaming platform. Now, in addition to that is the fact that, well, beside the fact that my desk is cleaner, I mean, room for improvement, but you get what I mean. There is not massive screen on it anymore. At least when I'm gonna remove that, there will be just one. Is the fact that there is a privacy. So I'm used to work with confidential work, like governments related stuff. Knowing that I can now go outside, work on my Mac on a massive screen, even though you will look a little bit dumb at the beginning wearing this in public. But like, let's say you go in a coffee shop, you take your Mac out, you put your Apple Vision Pro, and you're the only one who see your screen. That's like a huge game changer for me, because it means now I can actually think about going out to work, which is pretty cool. So it's pretty massive. Now I'm just need to airdrop the video from my phone, from Apple Vision Pro on my Mac, and I'll keep working from my Apple Vision Pro on my Mac. Then I will just like click there to turn off. By the way, another thing I forgot to show is that you can use the application with your finger when they're close to you. So now the application is close to me, I can totally go back. Oh yeah, I disabled my left hand, so I'm only using input from my right hand. So like I can go back on the main page and I can use the application in a totally normal way, basically, and just use it as if it was like an iPad or something. It's a bit weird because you don't have any feedback on your hand, so you're literally touching the air, but it's really good. Yeah, that was like Mark Zuckerberg take is like so biased and so opinionated. It's really bad. It's really bad. See, this is pretty amazing. And then you can just turn off. There you go. Now I've had question about, is it heavy to wear and eye strain and stuff like this. It feels that for me I have no issues. The first 2 days it was a bit heavy and I got a headache, but after that it went through, and now I'm totally fine wearing it all day. I'm wearing it like for what, 5-6 hours straight, sometimes 8. I have no issues whatsoever. I do have red marks when I take it off, but you know, it's obvious I have a mask on my eye, like recovering my face. I had a conversation with a few ophthalmologists who told me it's a bit like you go in a gym and there is 2 sets of exercise, one on your left and one on your right. You're gonna do the one on your left for 20 years, which is watching a screen, a computer screen, and you're gonna get used to it. But then you're gonna go on the exercise on your right. Both exercises are having the same result on you. It's just that you're gonna feel it's harder to do the second exercise because you've been doing the first one for so long. And basically that analogy explains why you do have eye strain and stuff like that using the Apple Vision Pro, especially if you're 40 years old or plus, because the muscles of your eyes are different than the one used when you look at the monitor. Because here it's much more your focus point, focal, I forgot the name, what they told me, but it's the focus muscles, whatever, that is overused. And it seems that when you're a certain age, they become really hard because we're not used to use them that much. And so it takes time to adapt and get the ability to really, focus properly and things like that. One thing an ophthalmologist gave me as an exercise, if you do have issue, is you put your finger in front of you and you focus on the finger, then the object behind, and then you do that. It's like a gym, you know, it's like a training. I don't need to do that, but if you do have a headache or whatever, this is a good way to train the muscle of your eye. In terms of like the weight, I personally don't have any issue. Now it seems based on Discord, Reddit and other things that other people do have issue. I'm using the dual loop, which is working great for me. I do want the Bono whatever VR. It's like a different kind of 3D printed things to help reduce the weight of the Apple Vision Pro. I'm looking to get it. Right now it's sold out. But even though with the dual loop, it's working very well so far to me, but it seems it's very different for everyone as well. Just like I can read my screen of my phone, no issue. I'm having literally no issue looking at my screen from my phone or even looking at a normal monitor if I need to, while other people say it's completely blurry, they cannot see anything. It feels like everything really depends on everyone, and I'm just extremely lucky that my body is reacting extremely well to everything so far. It feels like my adaptation, I'm 20 years old, so that might help. And I have a huge screen time because I've been on computers since I'm a kid. So I feel like maybe my brain is like, oh, okay, cool, evolution, nice. I don't know. I really don't know. Factually, it just worked great for me. Now, again, might be different for every individual. We're all made different and we're all very unique. So that's pretty much it. I hope you liked the video. I hope you understand a bit more now. And yeah, that's it. See you. Just a quick bonus part of this video, I forgot to say something that's very important. I've been using my computer with monitors and everything for more than 20 years, right? This became an habit. This is an habit. You have the habit of going on your computer and do the same thing and use it the same way. The fact that the Apple Vision Pro has fully changed the way I'm using my computer in less than a week is nuts, right? The fact that the product has the ability to change a 20-year plus habits says a lot of things actually about the quality and the product itself. I think overall, and it joins a lot of other review you will ever see, is that this is clearly feeling as an early product. This is a beta test. There is a lot of things missing in the software. I would love for my iPhone to be more integrated to the Apple Vision Pro. I should not have to hold my phone to do things on it and things like that. So there is still stuff lacking, but it's the first headset that feels useful to me, at least, and that I actually enjoy using, and that has totally changed the way I'm using my own computer. So the entire interaction with the interface user machine has totally evolved for me. That's it. That was the last part of the video, the real last part.